start.
Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by storm right now. He's punishing every mistake he sees, and we'll see if he can lose another ball over the wall again today.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Career numbers against Bettis. He's only 2 for 10. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike. These Rockies guys, they come in scuffling a bit of late. Just 2 and 4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3 and 2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4 and 2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
So stepping in, Justin Bour. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against them. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Blackman is over. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Rockies will go on offense. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Gerardo Parra will be next. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, as this game moves along, keep an eye on Gerardo Parra. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
In is Gerardo Parra. First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Parra is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
And there's out number 2. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Here's Chris Davis now. A real threat with the bat. Currently the National League home run leader. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit hard to short. Story throws it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. At the plate, Brian Anderson, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a drive out to left center field. The relay. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come into play at 317. 8 home runs, 26 RBI. 0-1, here's the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Lewis Brinson is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Anderson stands at third with one gone in the inning. A payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Heading out towards shallow right. Dahl is there. 2 down. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Caleb Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Softly hit out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI triple. Onto the bottom of. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Ooh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Moore shading to his right. One down.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Bases are empty, one man out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Moore is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
So striding in, Logan Morrison, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Dahl at third with 2 away. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Moore scoops it up. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message. Ready for another chance? Cameron Maybin, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball thrown by him for a strike.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. To the left side, but it's well foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And that one just missed outside. There's Brandon Phillips. He waits on deck. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Phillips. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Para arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Up next from Miami, Justin Bohr. First offering on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
1-1 now the count of the Marlins first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Bohr. Runner at second here with one man out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. He's set and the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
In now, Chris Davis. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Para coasts under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. This is line to left. Para is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So one run on one hit, one error in the inning, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Rockies nothing. That'll bring up Tony Walters, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ground ball right side. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Chad Bettis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but
That's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Anderson. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Blackmon. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for 3rd best on the ball club. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Anderson leads off second with nobody out. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. One and one, here it comes. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Center fielder number 9.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Dahl ranging back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo shot for Lewis Brinson. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Marlins have opened this up now. It's 5-0.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
The pitcher number 31, Caleb.
Into the box now, Caleb Smith. As he puts it on the ground to third. Arenado comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Cameron Maybin now. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Maybin swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Hit down the line at first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Brandon Phillips. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
3 runs already home here. Even 2-2 count to Brandon Phillips. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And, oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Down the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Right side hit hard. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not. And now we've got a couple of guys on.
2-0 now. 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
3-2 now. Blackmon on second. Arenado at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And there's ball 1. Dahl is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. Is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Justin Bour, a fly out and a single for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The relay, and he is in there. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
He's set, and the pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Up next for the Marlins.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. In now for Colorado, Logan Morrison. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Missed with a slider. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Lifted down the line in left. Anderson trying to get there. He's there and records the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Raimel Tapia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikes. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Scott Ober gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Caleb Smith getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Right over the middle, knee high. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cameron Maybin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Blackman's after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Brandon Phillips is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
To the second baseman, Phillips. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's out.
And the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Bohr so far 2 for 3 in this one.
Justin Bohr.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now this one hit hard out to right field by Bohr and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Justin Bohr, number 25 for him on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
How about it? Left fielder, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Full count now. Fouled away. Here comes the payoff pitch. The bouncer to the left side. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped up. Oberg has a play. 2 gone.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman.
Ready once again, Brian Anderson. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air out to center field. Blackmon on the move. He's around first, heading for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track. And clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Anderson stands at second with 2 gone. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Pitch is popped up. Story is there for it, and that ends the inning. But the Marlins tack on one more, courtesy of the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. So striding in, Trevor Story, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to short. Zobrist has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, man. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it.
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 25, Junichi Kazawa.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Carlos Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. That smokes, but right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Marlins 8 and the Rockies 2. Brian Shaw comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First offering on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. This one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up. LeMahieu waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Derek Dietrich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The right fielder, number 1.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. The second for 1 on to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the
Your attention, please. Now
new pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. The batter-pitcher numbers with Brad Ziegler. He's thrown 4 hits in 16 tries. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Bourne takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. In is Gerardo Parra. First delivery to him on the way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Now a flare out toward right center. Phillips ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready for another chance. Charlie Blackmon is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Parra, the runner at second with 1 away. In there, 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. Anderson loves it, and that's the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. The batter-pitcher numbers with Brad Ziegler. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Strike 2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Rockies. Here's Brandon Phillips. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Brandon Phillips.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 0-1 count. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeMahieu onto the grass. 1 out. So coming to the plate, Justin Bohr. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1, here's the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
The left fielder, number 2, Brandon.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His numbers against Brian Shaw, he's 1 for 5. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2 balls and a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The count now at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Morrison is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Last chance. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Digging in once again, David Dahl. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in for the Rockies, Logan Morrison. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Last strike now for Colorado. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
No, that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Tony Walters swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Davis, and no one will track it down.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Miami get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Caleb Smith earns his 8th victory of the season. Chad Bettis struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.